Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters podcast on Sports Zone Chicago. Halftime, Patriots and Jets, and the Jets, Jets, Jets up 20-10 over the New England Patriots. And this is something I did not expect. What the hell's going on?
Well, I think I heard him say that this is the first time all year that they have all three of their big receivers out there at the same time. So,
Mims was out there.
Yeah, I mean, Perriman, Crowder, like they're all out there. So, and looks like Joe Flacco's slinging it.
Yeah, who the hell would have thought Joe Flacco would have came out there, fearless? I mean, it's not the same New England Patriots, but,
Right.
you've been kind of a afterthought in everybody's mind, in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And you come out here with a I mean, it's a crappy Jets team, but this is the New England Patriots team that should be, you should at least – have it closer. Like it doesn't look like New England has any type of cohesiveness on offense, and the Jets are taking advantage. Like the Patriots, honestly, should only have 7 points. Like I felt like they got a huge boost when that personal foul came for roughing the passer on that sack. He laid the wood to him. Who was that, May?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was May. May hit the shit out of him. I mean, he hit him square on his. He put his helmet to shoulder pad. It didn't look like he launched. Cam's a big dude, and I just thought it was an egregious missed call by the referees. And we've been seeing that shit time and time again.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot. I mean, on all kinds of plays, not just quarterbacks. I mean, all across the field. And the other thing is, I mean, the Jets are beating the Patriots at their strong suit. They're beating them. That secondary is supposed to be great.
Right.
Doesn't look so tonight.
You had a huge penalty from McCourty. Right down the stretch. I think it was on Perriman.
Yeah, Perriman. Yeah.
And then that led to an amazing reception. I mean, Jamison Crowder, like you said, all three of their big time receivers are out there, and Jamison Crowder made an amazing. It was an awesome pass, an amazing catch, and just the ability to keep his body or keep his feet in bounds, to get that first foot planted and drag that other one while maintaining control. That was like photogenic type of stuff. That was NFL. That was NFL type of.
Well, that's going to be his football card picture.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah, perfect. But you can't, man. That pass was amazing, though.
No, absolutely. It's crazy. Joe Flacco's coming here and I'll just do this, do that. I know. Oh, we're 0-8. All right. Well, screw it. We're just gonna sling it over here, sling it over there. Joe Flacco, 12 for 17, 194, 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Father Time himself, Frank Gore, 7 carries, 34 yards. He's just going. I swear, Frank Gore might be playing at 45 and just. At the all-time rushing record.
Yeah.
At the all-time rushing record. Like the guy just, and I mean, he found himself in a favorable position again. Le'Veon Bell got wanted out, got removed. He's the feature back now. He's carrying the team. This guy's carrying this team, or at least their running game. You know what I'm saying? He's out there, old man, playing for years. Playing for years. You got a young team. You got a team that's on a huge slide, and it's just Frank Gore, consistent Frank. That's who Frank Gore is. Frank Gore is the face of consistency. You want to talk about consistency in the NFL? Frank Gore is it.
Yeah, he's like you said, he just never. It's like he never gets old. He just keeps on playing, and he has found himself in some ideal situations as well. But yeah, I mean, you got to respect what the guy's doing. I mean, he's been in there for I don't even know how many teams at this point, but seems like no matter where he goes, he's always able to contribute.
No, I mean, that's no doubt. Now, if you go to the other side, Cam Newton's struggling. I mean, he's been consistent, but it just doesn't look like the offense can do much. I mean, they've been trying to run the ball. That's been for nothing. Damian Harris has 8 carries, 24 yards. Rex Burkhead, 2 for 13. Gunner, I can't pronounce his last name, has 2 for. They're not really doing much on the ground. Cam hasn't been doing much through the air. And then the defense has just been giving up big plays.
Yeah, and then didn't they also have a fumble?
That's right.
Yeah, they had that fumble too. So yeah, I mean it's the new Patriots, man. I mean, like this is the new Patriots. This is what happens when you win for 20 years. You start looking like shit for the next 20 years. That's just how it goes. I mean,
I'll say this: this is what happens when you run the best player in your franchise history out of town before his time was up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, relationship wise, there's got to be. I mean, maybe the time it was just time to part, whatever. But for me, no. That guy's, you're talking about him being the greatest of all time. I'm not partying with the greatest of all time. Like, I would rather, even with Michael Jordan. I didn't want to see Michael Jordan on the Wizards. You kidding?
No, I don't think anybody did.
It should have always been Bulls to the end. It should have been Michael. It should have been Bulls till Michael quit. Until Michael was done. So for me, it should have been Patriots till Tom was done.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't like that. And you know what? That's on them. That's on them. It's if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
They tried meddling with it. They tried fixing it before it was broke. And I mean, they're running out of talent, but you had the quarterback. You had the guy that was going to orchestrate the system that you wanted out there, and you sent them away. And that's like Cam's a great quarterback, and it's so great. I mean, he's a great quarterback. The guy had 50 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's all right. Like I said, he's all right, but he's dwindling.
Well, right now, his athleticism is dwindling.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to become. He needs to at least. And I know this is like 1 year deal. If he gets another shot here, like I would like to see it, just to see if the offense. He's been more acclimated to the offense. Like he's picked it up a little bit more. Picked up the tendencies of Bill Belichick and what he wants to do. What Josh McDaniels wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's right now. It's just it's been a Band-Aid job, dude. It's been patchwork. Signing him was patchwork. Even though he is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Even though he is Cam Newton. Think about it. Cam Newton coming off an injury, having to reprove himself. You might strike gold, but you might get what you have here. And I don't think it's Cam because Cam can't play football anymore. I think it's you're not acclimated to what they want to do in New England,
or they just don't have the people that can help. I mean, it's like a lot of those receivers they have are after fourth round draft picks,
right?
So there's not a lot of talent out there to help him. The other thing is too, like to me, it's with Cam, and I think they even talked about it a little bit tonight. It's his feet. When he wants to set up and throw a rocket, he plants his feet. But a lot of the times he has his feet in the position, just because he's run the pass option. I don't know how many times in his career, probably over 5,000 by now, including college and now. But it just seems like he always wants to have his feet shifted, and then he tries to make a throw, and the throws are down at the ground, or they're over the head, or it's just something different. So I think that the best thing they do, they just need to basically tell Cam, it's like, listen, you're not running anymore unless it's a wide open hole. You are a pocket passer.
That offensive line isn't great either.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I mean, it's not anymore. You know what I mean? Like it once was something, but now this is it's just a shell of what they once were. And you know what? And there wasn't a fumble loss. There was a couple balls put on the ground early, but there was not a fumble loss. Ball security has been a bit of question, in the first half. Third down efficiency, 57% for the New York Jets, 57%, for the New York Jets, 40% for the New England Patriots. And if we go to total yards, 244 for the Jets and 170 for the Pats. That's not going to get it done.
No, that's not. Well, I mean, any other week it would have got it done probably. It's just for whatever reason today the Jets want to play. Kudos to the Jets. This is gonna, hopefully they can hold on here and get this W and just put everybody on notice. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we just beat the Patriots.
That's right, baby. We just beat the Pats, and we're not going to be the Lions.
Right.
But they're still going to tank for Trevor. Let's be real. They'll still tank for Trevor.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, who knows? They might get on a little run here. You know, if all three of these receivers can stay healthy and Flacco can continue to have targets, I mean, Flacco's no slouch. He was like $100 million quarterback at one point.
I think you come this far in your shittiness as a football team to not just go all the way with it. Like, just if you're gonna be bad, just be bad. Just be abysmal. Because then there's a silver lining come draft day. But we talked about it also. I don't think Trevor's going to pull that trigger. If the Jets tank for Trevor and he gets his shot, part of me feels like he's going to be like, nah, son, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's hard to be. I mean, to me, anyway, as being a college quarterback, I wouldn't want to go play in New York just because of, like, the cost of living and everything. Like, okay, that's great. You signed a $35 million contract or whatever, but guess what? $35 million don't get you very far in New York City. I mean, better than most, but I'm saying, like, New York's not a cheap place, man.
Yeah.
You know, your rents up there are going to be higher. Everything's going to be higher up there. You go out to get a hamburger, it's $25. You know what I mean? It's bananas up there.
You hope you're living in the city. Shit.
Yeah, probably. Well, you never know. I mean, some of these young guys, they want to be where the action's at.
That's true. That is true. But if I were a smart athlete, I would move my ass to the suburbs and stay away from that shit. But that's neither here nor there. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this halftime report. We're gonna get you guys in the post game of the Jets and the Patriots. Right now, the Jets are winning 20-10 over the New England Patriots, and like a big surprise for us. But hey, it's better than nothing. Like I'd rather have this game than the game we had last Thursday?
Last night.
Last night, yeah. There you go. Last night. All right, guys, we're going to take off. We're going to see you guys in the post game. I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Luke Nettles. We'll see y'all. Peace.
Later.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.
I just heard my favorite band is in town. I'd love to get good seats, but everywhere I've looked, the ticket sites have crazy service fees.
Haven't you heard of TixSplits?
Who?
TixSplits. They don't gouge you with crazy fees. The price they advertise is the price you pay, plus a small delivery fee.
Never pay service fees again. Go to TIXBLITZ.com today. TixSplits.com. Guaranteed seats, low prices. That's TixSplits.com. Every ticket, every venue, everywhere.